August 1997, and a struggling Sheffield Wednesday side travelled to Ewood Park to take on Roy Hodgson's table-topping Blackburn Rovers. A contrast to the previous season when Rovers under Ray Harford failed to win any of their first 11 league games, while Wednesday were top after 4 straight wins. But the Rovers team had responded well to the appointment of Hodgson. Following a win against Liverpool, there was one enforced change. Ian Pearce replaced the injured Stefan Onsho. Wednesday had picked up their first point of the season in a 1-1 draw with Wimbledon. Paolo Di Canio had scored that day. He and Benito Carboni posed the Owls' main threat. Your match commentator is Peter Brackley.
Going into the match tonight, Blackburn on 7, along with Arsenal, Manchester United and Leicester. And come Palace, Newcastle and West Ham all on 6. Wednesday are in 17th place, just the 1 point then so far. Below them, Derby, Southampton and Villa have yet to pick up a single point. Jason Wilcox patrolling the left side for Blackburn from the off. Ripley down the right. They seem to have got their width back again. Such a feature under Kenny Dalglish in the Championship season, Blackburn. But they use their wingmen to such good effect. Good movement here from Blackburn. This is Wilcox. Not a bad ball in either, which certainly had to be dealt with by Newsom. And he was very attentive there. Championship winner with Leeds back in the early 90s, John Newsom, before his move to Norwich. Then back to Yorkshire with Sheffield Wednesday. Ripley with the corner kick. Hendry has come forward. And it's there! What a start, Gallagher! Blackburn in front. The corner from Ripley, guided in by Kevin Gallagher for his 3rd goal of the season so far. The goal coming in the 3rd minute, and Wednesday will be very unhappy about their marking there on the corner, allowing Gallagher to steal in. Hamilton, away by Hendry, such a stalwart at the back for Rovers down the years. Hamilton with the pass, it's gone astray. Flitcroft. There was a foul off the ball there, the referee allowing the advantage to be played. But he certainly saw the offence. Whittingham. Di Canio offside. I imagine Jeff Winter indeed will now call over the culprit from a moment or so ago. He saw what happened, it was good refereeing, kept the game flowing. But he's going to caution Graham Hyde for the late tackle. Graham Hyde, who scored the only goal in the 3-1 home defeat by Leeds. He's a real tenacious player in the midfield, Hyde. They're going to need him, I think. That was a dreadful tackle on Wilcox. Totally missed time. Hendry's header. Slotted through, no offside here. And it's a 2nd goal. Gallagher strikes again. An amazing start for Blackburn. His confidence is sky high. No one's more so than Kevin Gallagher. Pressman left a bemused figure. The goal in the 7th minute. They were sliced apart here Wednesday again. Des Walker struggling to get back with Gallagher, and he's steered it beyond Pressman into the corner. 2 goals for Blackburn, 2 for Gallagher. Certainly those on the staff at Blackburn know the size of his contribution. And now he's scoring plenty of goals as well, it would seem. That's 4 for him now this season already. Di Canio. Excellent work down the left. This is Carboni! Wednesday have pulled one back immediately. Just a minute after Gallagher's 2nd, Benito Carboni replies for Sheffield Wednesday. Some teasing work down the flank from Di Canio. Whittingham with a knockdown, and there was Carboni. Very sharp piece of finishing. Hodgson furious with his team's defending after they'd taken the early initiative in such impressive fashion. This is Ripley. He's been back to his best again. It's an own goal! In off Hyde. It's been a very traumatic start for Graham Hyde. He's been cautioned, and now an own goal to the dismay of David Pleat. 3-1. Ripley's cross. Didn't seem to be any danger. What on earth was he thinking of there, Graham Hyde? 4 goals in 10 minutes. Graham Hyde. Well, he nearly partly redeemed himself anyway. Laid invitingly into his path. Well, what must be going through his mind now? McKinley. Walker just had the pace there to hold off Ripley. Otherwise, Blackburn will be making more inroads into the Wednesday back line. It's been a tough old night so far for Des Walker and co at the back. Gallagher trying to turn Walker. Did well to whipping his crossover. Sutton. Wilcox. 4-1. 19 minutes gone. Pressman with no answer again. And the finishing has been lethal. Gallagher scoring 2, now having to set one up. Persistence of Sutton certainly paid off there, but what quick feet from Jason Wilcox. His first of the season. What a first half for Blackburn Rovers. They're playing with freedom, with verve, and Sheffield Wednesday, that goal apart, I've had no answer really. Whittingham with the cross. Wilcox, more flowing football, and what a goal! Chris Sutton, 5-1. 24th minute, and that's a magnificent finish from Chris Sutton. Well, they can hardly believe what they're seeing here. Classic strike by Sutton. It's all about confidence, and he has his back. No two ways about that. Memorable goal from Chris Sutton. Well, what can he do, David Pleat? Let's hope they get themselves better organised. Got options on the bench, of course, the likes of Steve Nicol and Old Head. The youngsters, Scott Oakes and Wayne Collins. David Hurst, he might put him up front. This is Nicol here. Then Wilcox delivering the through ball for Sutton. Gallagher waits it in the middle. Ripley. Carbone nipping in well, but can't keep it in play. Carbone showing his frustration. Frustration they must all be feeling, these Wednesday players, especially having given themselves a chance really with Carbone's goal. His display of petulance, maybe earning him a yellow card. He's a Wednesday fan. He never wears a shirt. There's the caution for Carbone. Well, the Wednesday fans, understandably, somewhat distraught at what they're seeing. They hadn't anticipated this, especially after a more encouraging display at Wimbledon at the weekend. They're under threat again. Sutton's challenge, away by Atherton, maybe as far as McKinley. It was nearly 6. It's a good strike by McKinley. On the volley. Nolan to Carbone. Now Di Canio. Carbone did well to keep it in. Valeri with some tigerish defending, and he was nudged over in the end by Carboni, who has been cautioned. Well, this must be hard to take in for Sheffield Wednesday, especially after their start to last season. Those 4 straight wins at the beginning of the campaign. They were top of the table. And the sweat on the brow of Des Walker tells its own story. Actually a cooler night now than we've had of late. Nickel. He's gone into that rear guard as an extra central defender. Di Canio, lovely touch to Carboni. Here's Di Canio again. Still Di Canio, he's right through! And surely should have scored. He had a teammate arriving on the scene, far post, who was totally unmarked. Some wonderful play by Di Canio at Carboni. Certainly deceived Ian Pearce, but then he stroked it past the post. Well, David Pleat said after Saturday's game that he felt they put the 2 bad displays behind them. But I'm afraid it's all gone wrong tonight. A lot of hard work to be done. Gallagher's cross! Nickel to the rescue. Wilcox floating over the corner. I think the whistle gone anyway, wouldn't have counted. Ian Pearce making his presence felt this time. Really intelligent distribution by him. Valeri with the cross. Just too long for Sutton. Blondo. Graham Hyde. Don't quite know what David Pleat can do to lift his team during the interval. Blackburn Rovers, the league leaders, are leading Sheffield Wednesday by 5 goals to 1. Let's hope for more entertainment of the same kind in the second half. Join us for that. Welcome back to the second half of tonight's Premier League match from Ewood Park. Blackburn Rovers leading Sheffield Wednesday by 5 goals to 1. The home crowd have been drooling over a dazzling first half performance from Blackburn. Such invention, purpose and clinical finishing. Lars Buhinen. A real opportunity for him to shine in the second half. He came on for McKinley towards the break. McKinley with an injury, got a thigh strain. And we think during the second half we'll also see Martin Dahlin at some point. To Carboni. That's a good try. And a fabulous goal from Benito Carboni. His second of the evening, drawing warm applause from fans of both teams around the stadium. Cracking shot by Carboni. Just 2 minutes into the second half. It's 5-2. In off the crossbar. Got the power and the accuracy too. Milan just couldn't get across in time. On by Carboni. Here's Di Canio. Another goal now. We might be wondering if a miracle could be on. Should be the keeper's. Just got his fist to it. John Fowler, but here's Di Canio again to threat. First at the far post. It's David Hurst on his favoured left foot. Ireland bravely punching out as Collins, I think it was, arrived. It's Carbone, who gave him no chance really with either goal. Hyde. This is Blondo. Now Collins. Blackburn sweeping forward once more. Gallagher pulling it back. Bohinen. 6-2. Lars Bohinen with a chilling strike. 8 minutes into the second half. Again, untidy defending. That was Nolan's error. The ricochet fell invitingly for Bohinen, but there was still plenty to do, and he hit it with real force. And once again, Blackburn have taken up the initiative. Peter Shreve alongside David Pleat, both former Tottenham managers, of course, teaming up now at Hillsborough. It's back to the drawing board after this one. I have to keep writing down the score to remind myself what it is. The goals just coming thick and fast in this very, very entertaining Premier League match. Certainly have plenty to celebrate this evening, these Blackburn fans. Bohinen. Now it's Jeff Kenner. On by Bohinen. Here goes Fitcroft. Hurst has been penalised. He left his leg out there. Bit of frustration maybe showing from David Hurst, but he was slow off the mark. I don't think Jeff Winter had any alternative here to take his name. He's lashed out there at Ian Pearce. Very painful for the Blackburn defender. A man blessed with so much talent, Hurst never really fulfilled that potential. Nolan. This is Carbone. Deft control by the Italian. On by Atherton. Playing as one of the three central defenders now. Oh, Carbone with a lovely piece of play. Deserved better there, Carbone. He's very unhappy with Gallagher. And he's going to be in trouble, Carbone. He didn't like the tackle, but all the same, his reaction was over the top. Jeff Winter might have to show him the red card here. He was cautioned in the first half, Carbone. Gallagher, who tackled with him and did seem to stamp in on him. You can understand the irritation, the annoyance there of Carbone. But was there any need for that? Red card, Carbone sent off. He might have had to go anyway. And David Pleat, as if he didn't have enough problems, now has his team down to 10 men. Put this one down to experience, David. This is David Hurst. Now Di Canio starting a glorious ball through for Collins. Varlin was very, very brave and may have paid the price for that. Collins, in fairness, had to go for that. Can't really blame Collins. But certainly Varlin took the brunt of it. So Tim Flowers has been out through injury. Back into the fray, it would seem. Dick. Welcome back, Tim Flowers. Ready to Fitcroft. Here's Darlene. Fitcroft. Then Darlene to take it on. Great run into the box. Really well timed by Kevin Gallagher. Just couldn't make decisive contact on his arrival. Maybe Gallagher just overstretched himself then. John Newsom. Just under 20,000 in the ground tonight. And the vast majority will certainly have enjoyed what they've seen. Blackburn Rovers sweeping goals once more. Valeri. Ripley. Played on for Flitcroft. And Ripley. Oh, he's done terrifically well. Another goal. Sutton. Outstanding work by Ripley. And then the easiest of tasks for Chris Sutton to just prod it in. The goal coming in the 74th minute. No one's picked up Sutton. But all credit to this man for his contribution. Such an accurate ball across the box. Sutton collects his second of the game. And I'm afraid you have to say that some of Wednesday's defending has been somewhat woeful. But let nothing be taken away from the power of Blackburn's attacking. It's been a journey that he won't want to recall, or indeed all the Wednesday fans tonight. The team have taken a real pasting. Here's Gallagher, threatening more havoc. Darlene lurking in the centre. Ripley. The crowd roaring with his every touch, urging him on for that first goal. He has got to be a contender for man of the match, if nothing else. He's been so direct, so positive. Jeff Kenner. I suppose the target now for Blackburn must be the biggest win in the Premier League. 9-0 Manchester United beat Ipswich a few seasons back. So only 2 away now from equaling that in terms of goals scored anyway. That's Nolan. No one to profit in the centre. Newsom had ambled up. Nolan voices his frustration. But mainly for him tonight, it's been about coping with Ripley. They've had plenty to sing about. And Roy Hodgson will have plenty to enthuse over at the end of this game. Hendry, it's free kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Through for Collins. He won't get there, but there's certainly a chance for Blondo, which he failed to take. Darlene. Now Ripley bearing down on goal again. Gallagher to Bohinen. Little injection of pace from Bohinen. What a good ball in too. Ripley almost on the end. Sutton is. Well, they seem to be threatening a goal every time they attack. Very clever ball. There was Chris Sutton. Just past the post. Jack Walker, their benefactor. The man who put his heart and certainly his money behind Blackburn's championship success. He'll be delighted with the start that Blackburn have made. Now it's Lars Bohinen. Just tucked in for Sutton. Ripley with the corner. Beyond everybody. That's it. Jeff Winter has blown the final whistle. Roy Hodgson will be absolutely delighted. Rampant display from Blackburn Rovers, inspired by some wonderful wing play from Stuart Ripley. Sheffield Wednesday were on the wrong end of a real hiding tonight by a Blackburn Rovers team who are sending out a definite warning to the rest of the Premier League on the strength of this performance tonight. They have beaten Sheffield Wednesday 7 goals to 2 to go 3 points clear at the top of the table.
Blackburn would go on to finish the season in 6th place, thanks largely to the strike partnership of Chris Sutton and Kevin Gallagher, who contributed 34 league goals between them. For David Pleat, this was one of many bad results, and he resigned in November following a 6-1 thrashing against Manchester United. He was replaced by Ron Atkinson, who guided the Owls to safety.